We're on Albion, and yeah, this is the last continent to explore. I'm gonna go back and 100% the Storius later, like off stream, because this game has been taking up so much of my time. I've just been enjoying it so much. I haven't even played Final Fantasy VII Rebirth in a couple days because I've just been so engrossed in this, which I feel like says a lot. What fools you must be to raise your blade against the messengers of heaven. Prepare to suffer divine justice. I'm not gonna do that. I feel like this is probably the best Vanillaware game. I've thought about it a lot, and I think this is probably the best one. Because some of the others, like 13 Sentinels, difficult to explain, but obviously stunning artwork. It's Vanillaware. They always make incredibly gorgeous works of art / games. But in general, yeah, like 13 Sentinels, the way they'd split the game up is like it's between two menus, and one is like all the cutscenes and one is all the RTS sections, and you jump between them, and it works and it's fine. But in this game, it works fluidly in one, like it's all one package, one game. It's not like split between these two menus in a sense. And Dragon's Crown, there's a bit too much repetition for me. Like, first playthrough, it's fine, it's fantastic, it's great, but I just can't bring myself to finish the game a second time, because there's just a lot of just going through the same stages. And Muramasa might be the same, because, like, I want to say roughly halfway through the game in Muramasa, and you start having to just run through the world and just past all these enemies to get to the point, the destination. And Odin's Sphere works as well. I mean, that one's fine. It's fine. Bit odd mechanically. I mean, it works. It's fine. But I feel like this one is beautiful. It's got the Vanillaware style, but also it works very. There isn't any like sense of repetition that Dragon's Crown gave, and it's very fluid. The experience the player goes through starts from point A and just like goes through all the way to like Z in one path, whereas like 13 Sentinels, it was jumping back and forth between two paths in a sense. But I do say 13 Sentinels was very fun combat, and the story is one of the best they've ever made. It's one of the best stories in a video game I've ever seen, is 13 Sentinels. This is like the first big game that feels like a start to finish a grand adventure. Yeah. I would agree, yeah. There's I feel like, I don't know if this is like the right way to explain it, but like if you were to try and like sell somebody on a Vanillaware title, and you know how sometimes you have to be like, you have to explain stuff, not story or mechanics per se, but like, oh, and this, but you want to watch out for this bit, or like, or there's a bit of like like padding or whatever you want to call it, you know, like in this game. That doesn't feel like the case. I feel like this is a much easier sell. It's much more accessible to people. And I don't mean in terms of difficulty. I mean, like, imagine if you were to like go to somebody and be like, it's a good example I can think of. Let me look at the games on my shelf. If you were to say to somebody, oh, here, check out Resident Evil 2, it's like the elements that make it a video game are kind of like bog standard, potentially well worn, but still excellently crafted, very easy to pick up, get into, and play through, versus something that's like a bit more obtuse, for example, like, I don't know. This is probably not a fair example, but something like, what's on my bloody shelf? Ni no Kuni 2, maybe? Or I can't remember what it's called now. The game that came before Demon's Souls. Sorry. Kingsfield. I don't know if that's a very good example because one's more modern, one's much older, but yeah. The walled city of Payston is guarded by the sorry for the rant. Heaven's Swing Knights, faithful order of the Orthodoxy itself. Maybe we can convince them to let us pass. Oh, I love Dragon's Crown as well, Flopsy. It's fucking phenomenal.
Your banners do not fly Zenoiran colors.
It's just... can't bring myself... Every time I pick the game up a second time, third, whatever, like, you beat the level and then you want to go back to the... You do the side quest and it's like, okay, go back in the same level. And sometimes you have to go back in at the same level again. And then you get halfway through the game and it's like, okay, go back in all those levels but find the different exit. And it's a fantastic game, but... oh boy.
And I cannot permit a band of armed civilians to pass without cause. Pronounce yourselves.
My name is Elaine, and we march with the Liberation Army. Our fight is one to free the peoples of this land and wrest our home from Zenoira's tyrannical clutches. You ought not have any quarrel with us. Please, stand by our side in the battles to come.
Your identities are made plain then. But it appears there's been a misunderstanding. Albion has ceded its lands to our new emperor, Galerius. You stand on Zenoiran territory now, and not a soul among us desires liberation.
How can that be?
Sir Elaine, if you truly seek no quarrel with us, then leave this place. I will claim I saw nothing. But know, when next your gauntlets rap at our gates, you'll find neither mercy nor hesitation. Now, be gone.
Damn.
Our scout has returned, Your Highness. It would seem conditions in the city are less than ideal.
Forget about valuables. The houses I saw barely had any food. These people are doing all they can just to scrape by.
Heavy taxation has left the populace with scarcely enough to eat, let alone stock their larders. And those who succumb to hunger or cold are left in the mud to await their inevitable ends. They crave freedom. Desperately so.
Quite the contradiction, given the words of that knight earlier. And yet, he didn't seem to be one for deceit.
Not without reason, perhaps. But it's possible we lack the full scope of the situation.
Indeed. In any case, we cannot overlook the plight of these people. Come, we march at once.
Damn, we're just going straight to war with them. All right, let's get to it. I'd be inclined to agree, Flopsy. Dragon's Crown is one of the easiest, if not the easiest, to sell to somebody. I just think that, like, the repetition of it, how many times you have to go through those same levels, like, really takes away. And if you were gonna, like, explain the whole package, in a sense, yeah, I personally would bring that up as well. And it's such a, for me, it's a one-time deal as that game. I love it, but I just can't bring myself to go through it again every time I try. Because it's just going through, oh god, just walking the same path over and over and over again. But I'm probably making it worse than it is, making it sound worse than it is. Then you leave me no choice, accept your challenge. Anyways, I should get on the game. I should focus on this. Right, aerial units.
Order must be preserved.
And give me an archer.
I'll prove my worth.
Actually, I want you over here. You have an archer, yeah.
I depart.
Your orders? A brisk flight.
And who needs some leveling up? 27, 28, 30s. 27. Probably this one.
dragon roars. I suggest we think ahead. We march.
There we go.
If you want me, then have me.
You know what, actually, you raise a good point, Flopsy. There's something I've mentioned so many times throughout this whole playthrough, is this combat is entirely automated. And that is going to be a big make or break for a lot of people.
How about this? Defeat is not an option.
Bruh. Some of these character designs just fucking kill me.
In His Highness's honor, greatest strength to keep Sharon's. I think I've gotten a little.
I know Dragon's Crown is like way over the top, right? And maybe I've just become immune to Dragon's Crown. Like I've spent enough time playing it that I'm just like, this is awesome, and just kind of I've become, what's the word? I can't think of the word, damn it. Not immune, but like the effect has been reduced on me. But this game is still just cracks me up every time I see a character with just, you know, just every time it just, ooh.
How annoying! Do you want to die?
To be honest, I don't play a lot of strategy games myself. And I'd said this before, I didn't think, like, I wasn't sure I would enjoy this one that much you know, before I started. But being a Vanillaware fan, I was like, I have to. But yeah. Oh yeah, this game in general definitely feels a lot more toned down than how bombastic Dragon Crown's character designs are. Like 100%. And yet there's still something about this game that just like, and I'm trying to be genuine about this and earnest. There's something about some of the character design, a lot of the character designs that are just fucking hell.
I've grown stronger.
The crown grows lighter with
Like-
each passing day.
Like if I was to be like smash or pass on this team right now, alright? It would be pass, pass. Oh, sorry, smash. I thought it was gonna do every character. I'll show you.
I shall never
I'm gonna get some really like bad feedback for this. You get what I'm saying though. This game is like quantity over quality. You know, compared to Dragon's Crown, right? We're gonna take a lot of damage in this fight, but we'll still win.
Witness my power.
Yeah. Oh shit. Damn, I need me a flying thingy. This game is horny people's Christmas day.
Allow me. Steady.
And we're getting our ass kicked. It's fine, it's my birthday soon, Sig. This is my treat to myself. Holy shit!
Are you impressed yet?
The pride of House Maye.
A worthy foe. I'm ever in your service.
Allow me. I rise to any challenge.
Your will shall be done.
Feel like might be needing some more aerial units
Always up for a
or
fight.
like
Your call.
anti-air units soon. Maybe it's just because he's like really high level. I
They will
don't
be
know.
ours. The time is at hand.
On it.
Okay, just go,
Heading out.
Amelia. Oh, there's a fucking door there, bro.
We march.
Your call.
Didn't realize. It's gonna walk into the door now. What's that thing in Baki where his dad walks through the pane of glass?
Finally.
Continue your heedless march into Albion lands, and I shall stand against you at every turn.
Good thing I'm here.
I shall bear it.
I got frozen.
Take haste. Bay.
Go on.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Sonic. Thank you for giving me my sword.
Sorry.
Easy now.
I got you.
Bruh.
My end approaches.
I need the polygamy DLC. That's what I need.
How about that?
There is time yet to claim victory.
Let's see what you got. Finally. See, Chloe? I can my blade for Arteras.
There's the attack. Attack a row of enemies. Grants easier to evade one attack.
Make her dream. Take notes, Lex.
Hey Teddy, welcome back. How are you doing, Teddy? Of course, Teddy has a Teddy Ursa.
An impressive show of strength, Sir Elaine.
Tell me, Fodokia, why did you lie to us? Your people surely seek respite from the suffering of Zenoiran rule.
You have the wrong of it. When the Empire came forth and began violating our land, I fought back with every ounce of my being. I was prepared to oppose their rule until our final soldier fell. As were my people. They stood by me and risked their very lives in defending this sacred ground. But 6 months passed, and then a year. The pain of a citizenry besieged grew fiercer and fiercer, until at last there came the breaking point. On that day, my own subjects kidnapped my son and demanded we lay down our arms.
That's horrible.
Yet it only worsened from there. By Zenoiran orders, they massacred my child and offered his corpse as a sacrifice to our new masters.
Barbarians.
I was well prepared to follow him beyond the veil of death, but Zenoira had no interest in executing me. They chose to leave me in power, to exploit my rage and my despair for their own nefarious purposes. So, I bent to the will of my people, and the path they chose to walk was that of subjugation.
Lord Fodokia. You might not realize this, but we've met before. Years ago, when I was just a young girl. Your son and I were quite close, in fact. As for you, I remember a man of great integrity, great warmth, and though we were too young to understand much of it, you spoke often of the true makings of a lord, of the love such a role requires.
Yes, I recognize you now. You have grown so much since I saw you last. The time has finally come to see my son once again.
Not while you can still honor his memory. If you would, Scarlet.
There's no way you can fly with those tiny wings. Ah, it's magic. It's fiction, innit? It appears my mission is yet unfulfilled. Allow me to accompany you for the sake of all those who dare dream of a brighter future. Feather shields are defensive-oriented warriors that are highly resistant to magic attacks. Ah. Must admit you're just as impressive as the rumors claim. Perhaps our fortunes are finally shifting for the better. Save the game. I'm glad you're doing well, Teddy. I've been talking about this like all day, but just so you're aware, so you're up to date. There'll be no streams for the next like 8 days. Just a heads up. But you can still find my content on YouTube. There'll be videos uploaded daily. And I'll be posting on Twitter as well. We're getting close to the capital city, Bisphane, Basilica, the township that surrounds it. You sit tight, I'll go take a look around. I don't feel bad for the big guy that we just, like, saved. But, fuck, his backstory is really sad. Doubt this will come as a shock, but they've got soldiers patrolling the entire region. What we'll need to do is first cross the Valley Shallow Bridge. Then get our hands on Fort King's Rock there. Speaking of which, I managed to capture a couple of guards on my way back. Bet they'll be able to tell us more. Leave such interrogations to me, my prince. In the meantime, I suggest you prepare for the impending battle.
According to the captives, all decisions regarding the deployment of soldiers come directly from the Pontifex himself.
Yet, Galerius claimed the man was dead.
The Pontificate is a hereditary station, meaning the next in line takes the mitre when their forebear passes. Thus, we can almost assuredly assume an heir has ascended to the role.
I don't believe that's likely.
Then perhaps Galerius was lying. Such simple deception is far from beneath him.
Hey, not to butt in, but isn't Scarlet supposed to be the new Pontifex?
Why would you think such a thing?
Well, the two of you have been acting real weird ever since we got to Albion. I was gonna come ask why when I overheard you talking about it. Sorry, I wasn't trying to pry.
Does he speak true?
He does. I'm sorry for hiding it from you all. Pontifex Errant only has one descendant. And
take care, Teddy.
Me.
How long have you known, Elaine?
Since the sanctuary in Cornea. In the eyes of the Orthodoxy, Scarlet would rightfully take over in the case of Errant's passing.
Which means Galerius did lie. It appears the Pontifex still lives and is dictating every move Albion's forces make.
It's possible, yes. But our only hope of learning the truth will lie in infiltrating the pontifical chambers.
Then let me do it.
Not when Zenoira's got the church dancing to their tune. It's too risky.
Maybe so. But I'm his daughter. And I won't let you stop me from seeing what's become of him.
It's true that we'd be spared a sacrilegious war were you able to convince him to stand down. Yet we must first determine if he even lives. I know how you feel, Scarlet, but such responsibility can't rest on your shoulders. If Arant truly has passed on, yours would surely be the next life they hope to claim.
Pontifical's a fun word.
So, even a proper scouting mission has failed to uncover the truth.
Indeed, it seems the Basilica's security was far too tight to breach. Though we have recovered word from a few locals who claim they've seen Arant at a distance.
Ven, thank you for the raid. How you doing?
And yet, he's made no public appearances of late, citing grave illness as the reason.
Do this, there we go. Typing out shout outs with one hand. How was your stream? Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, Dumpling. Welcome in, Dorito Dragon. That's a good name. What were you playing? You were playing Pathological Classic. Is it good? I've never played it.
Whether or not he truly lives, there will be no avoiding conflict with the arm of the Orthodoxy loyal to Zenoira.
If I may, Your Highness, I suggest we advance on the Basilica with all haste.
Before they can rally reinforcements from the rest of Albion, you mean? I suppose that would forestall an all-out war.
Quite so. And should we manage to bend the trunk of the Orthodoxy toward our cause, its many branches will surely follow suit.
You okay with this, Scarlet?
It's very good, very tricky game. What's it like? I don't want to keep you if you need to dash, get a drink, take care of yourself after the stream. I know what it's like. You want to rest. I get it. I get it. Welcome in, everybody. My name's DG. I'm a full-time streamer, and sometimes I do challenge runs, and I like to work with devs and publishers to promote their games. I've done a sponsored stream on behalf of 110 Industries that published Wanted Dead. I've done streams on behalf... Well, not on behalf. I've done streams for Inti Creates, Way Forward, Milk Bar Lads, Rogue Games Inc. Loads and loads and loads. It's kind of like Russian Shenmue if you play... I have played Shenmue. All I did was go to the vending machine and spend all my pocket money on the gacha. That's it. That's as far as I got in Shenmue. And then I was like, no, I'll turn this on.
I've made my peace with whatever it is we have to do. So don't treat me any differently, okay? That goes for you too, Elaine.
That's easy enough to say, but this fight will surely see you cross swords with people you know. Maybe even people you love. I imagine the battle will be a painful one indeed.
What's one moment of pain in the face of a lifetime of suffering under Zenoiran rule? For the people of Albion, I'll do anything it takes.
Very well then. Our destination is set. We march for Albion's capital, and Bisphane Basilica held within.
In that case, we must first secure the bridgehead across the river in the Warnby region.
Prepare to depart at once.
But of course, Your Highness.
A moment, Scarlet. Are you sure you want to go through with this?
To be honest, I'm a bit scared.
Thank you, Van. You take it easy. And enjoy your food. Yeah, my wife drew and designed my model. Let her do this as well.
I can only imagine.
But praying over the matter will solve nothing. I have to act if I want to see it done. And I plan to do just that.
Yeah, sometimes I do challenge runs, though I haven't done one in a while. The last challenge run I did was playing 3 games at once. And most of the time I just like to do Let's Plays. So we're doing a Let's Play basically of
Father Sonatio,
this Unicorn Overlord.
His Holiness.
And after this I think we'll do Dragon's Dogma too.
My sincerest apologies, Lord Nigel. I know your journey here has been a long one, but His Holiness has sequestered himself in the oratory and sternly refuses all who seek an audience.
Such has been the case for months on end. Respectfully, Father. The faithful grow more worried for his well-being with every passing day.
I too am concerned, yet we can only pray for his eventual return. Just as he unceasingly prays for the state of this tormented world.
So I shall. Very well. We may discuss the matter of an audience at a later time. Even a passing glimpse of His Holiness would set my mind at ease. And yet...
A word, Sir Nigel.
A sacred guard, hmm? What is it?
We've a report from a congregant residing in Burberry. It would seem the rebel army has amassed their forces in the region.
So the day of reckoning is finally upon us.
The Heaven's Wing Knights make ready for battle. You are to mobilize without delay, and see that the rebels are stopped before they ever cross the Valley Shallow.
Understood. Today, I shall at last ease the worries that so burden His Holiness.
Damn, this guy seems like... He seems like a zealot, but like, he's genuinely into it. Like, he's a believer. He's a believer. Allow me to reiterate our aim in this battle, Your Highness. We seek the capture of Fort King's Rock to the west. In order to reach it, we must pass over Valley Shallow Bridge. Somehow I doubt they'll just let us cross, though. Yeah. And we little choice but to claim it as our own. Now come, a crucial struggle awaits. That came out as one word, and it was like two. It is utter sacrilege to imperil the safety of our hallowed land. Onward, men, and may the word of the unicorn direct your march. Yep, defeat Nigel. Alright, first thing I need is... Can't remember. Can you destroy... No, you can't destroy stuff. But... This squad can. You go this way. You go that way. You go that way. And you there.
They won't escape. Got it. Allow me.
Allow me.
Oh, I need more juice anyway. I spent too much.
By your
So
word, I'll prove my
let's
worth.
just hang fire. You make that.
I rise to any challenge.
I don't want to see if I can pick off some of these squads. Yeah.
It shall be done.
Prepare yourselves.
'Tis my
I'll not let this go to waste. I shall never fail. What shall I do? I depart. Prepare yourselves.
The fruits of...
For all of... Impress Elaine?
I'll prove my worth. It shall be done.
Oh, there's a flag there.
Stand before me, on my honor as a knight. What shall I do?
Your orders? Very well.
This might be a good
Prepare
quest to
yourself.
keep someone in defense. Maybe.
everything in service.
Are you impressed?
My bows feel the pride of House Maye.
I'm ever in your service.
Take that.
Consider it ours.
Summon the giant lady. The main squad. And it's
Your
hammer
will shall
time.
be done.
Actually.
Just tell me what to do.
I suggest we think ahead. We march.
Requesting further command. I rise to any challenge. It shall be done.
We'll never lose.
Should look at my gear soon. I haven't done that in a while. Yep, finish them off.
The time is at hand.
Let's wait on these two.
Out of my way.
I'm pleased with it. Let's see. Impressive, aren't I?
Just tell me what to do.
Yeah, just keep going.
Moving out.
I'll prove my worth. I depart.
Quickly now.
Allow me.
Crap. Heavy swing. Now, I have a job for
I'm
you.
ever in your service. Yeah.
We'll never lose.
Little bit of tricorn pride for you.
They won't escape.
Yep, just
and
keep
clear.
going, keep going, keep going.
Come then.
I would expect nothing less.
Allow me. Very well.
You won't make this mistake twice. This is nothing. Well,
Let us plan our next move.
we'll never lose.
As expected of Corny and
Ah
Royal.
shit, one of my fairies got KO'd.
It shouldn't
Fairies,
come
I
as
mean
a
elves.
surprise.
Elves.
They won't escape.
Another one almost went as well.
A great boon for the liberation.
You won't make this mistake twice.
By the star's guidance.
What was the increases fairy count?
Not even
Something?
surprised.
Single enemy 75%.
You impressed?
I'm not even reading this stuff, man.
Ignorant fool. Just tell me what to do.
She called me an ignorant fool. Yeah, it's accurate.
I shall never fail. I'll not let this go to waste. I'll prove my worth. It shall be done.
I rise to any challenge. It shall be done.
I suggest we think ahead. Proceeding apace.
It's gonna have
We march.
entire squad
The path is
march
set.
across the bridge.
On it. Smart.
A fruitful venture, I hope. What shall I do? Yeah!
If you want me, then have me. Reason rules the day. Allow me.
Right, you
Very
take them
well.
on.
The enemy has spotted me. Come then.
Higher still.
I'll prove
You.
my worth.
Wild Rush, it's the same either way.
Tis my undying.
The fruits of
What shall I
diligence
do?
are sweet indeed.
It shall be done.
Out of my way.
Let's see. Impressive, aren't I?
That's what you get. They won't escape. Moving
Consider it ours.
Garrison that.
out. Too easy.
Yeah, I noticed
I'll
there's a
rise to any
catapult. Don't worry.
challenge. Allow me.
I know what's up.
We may need this.
I'm ever in your service. I depart.
Tis
Quickly
merely
now.
a bit of pain. Onward.
Seems I'm in for a struggle. Very well.
Just tell me what to do. Heading back.
How shall I proceed?
Shit. That's fine. I know somebody has a revival thing.
Vexing indeed.
Oh, I could teleport with him actually. That'd be
Let
good.
me hit something.
My deepest gratitude.
Tis merely a bit of pain. My thanks.
Heal him up again. Yeah, fuck it, why not? I've got plenty of valor, so let's do it.
Time is at hand.
And then I'll have him teleport over here.
I shall never know defeat.
To me.
Make a dash for
I
that.
suggest we think ahead.
You
By
take
your
that.
word.
You're still coming. Because you're so slow, Amalia.
Stand before me.
For all of us, impress Elaine?
The time is at hand.
What shall I do? It shall be done. I'm here, Your Highness.
Right, who should I wreck with this?
Must remain calm.
Gonna have to heal him first.
The winds are against me. Your call. Gotcha.
Shit, they're about to get hit.
You face me. Onward.
Seems I'm in for a brisk flight.
Your villainy ends here. Well fought. We march. The path is set.
An essential.
Oh, that was close.
You face me.
She's been KO'd again.
My strength grows by leaps and bounds.
So glad she still gets experience though.
Onward.
Barely an effort.
On my honor as a knight.
Right, if I do this.
Must remain calm. The winds are
Retreat for a
against me.
moment.
Very well. Let me hit something. Thank you. On it.
You see us well. Allow me.
Wait, did I miss?
My deepest gratitude.
Fucking did
Your
as
will
well.
shall be done.
Thank you. I believe I've arrived. Your orders? A brisk flight. What now? Smart.
I suggest we think ahead. Your will shall be done. I shall never fail.
Hell yeah, I think we got this fight in the bag.
Everything is
Not just
service
this
of my people.
fight, I mean the whole battle.
We march.
I'm gonna leave him here until
Let me hit something.
you can get
Gotcha.
up here.
Face your demise. My wyvern as to
All for the sake of my healing.
allow me. Your orders?
Do you know what? I might have a speed boost I can
Fine
use.
bout.
I'll prove my worth. Yeah! What shall I do?
Your call. A fine discovery. On it.
God, I'm having a revival. I don't know if it's just this map or
Your
what,
call.
but
We march.
Allow me. Very well.
The path is set.
she's gonna fucking die again if it.
On it.
What do you go?
Smart.
The time
Oh,
is at hand.
that's why.
I suggest we think ahead.
Let's go over there and grab that item. Or not.
Prepare yourselves.
Are you impressed yet?
The pride of House Meiyei.
I'm ever in your service. I depart. Allow me, by your word. Come then.
We march. Onward. You face me.
Man, I feel bad. Like, Amalia is so slow.
The time is at hand. The path is set. 'Tis ours now.
I think the better use of Amalia would be just to leave her inside the like deploy her like mid to halfway, so she doesn't have to like run up behind people, and like let her go down a singular lane by herself, kind of, more or less, you know.
If you want me, then have me.
Both of us are quite
Like if it's like a T-junction.
Allow me. It shall be done.
Just threw rocks at my own men.
Stand before me. I'll prove my worth.
Fuck
It
it.
shall be done.
For the memes.
With all the force of a raging lion.
For the memes, we threw rocks at our own men.
I shall
For the
What shall I
safety
do?
of our people.
I shall never fail.
My bow's feeling lighter than ever.
This land belongs to us. Let me hit something.
Gotcha. Your call.
Your orders? I rise to any challenge.
We march. To me.
I'm gonna lose on the item, but I don't care.
Your villainy ends here. Victory grows ever closer. Excellent. We march. Stronger than ever. Onward.
You've done admirably indeed to weather our assault. This is as far as your tenacity shall take you. Prepare to face me. I mean, I'm pretty prepared. I don't know about you, mate.
Come then.
You arrive before Nigel, holy defender of the Palavian Orthodoxy. While the breath of life still flows through me, you'll not cross this point. The rebel commander and lost Prince of Cornea, should the wind's whispers be believed. Today, we learn if you've truly been cut from the fabric of kings.
We'll not fail!
A respite.
Behind me! Tis an utter disgrace to be humbled so.
He got dropped in the first attack.
Just a moment.
Just a little magic. Savor this.
Do they even have attacks left? Because I don't think so.
I am with you. Bolster your defenses.
We march on.
Elaine still had like 4 blues left and nothing to do with them.
Of old age.
Oh, I got it in the end. Nice.
The time is at hand.
Wait,
The path is set.
Requesting
Now
further
let Amalia finish the job, okay?
Let's see what you got.
This'll do it.
The only fight she's had this whole this whole thing.
Got this. Ice.
Kicked him in the dick.
you fair.
Oh, that's cool. She missed, but it was cool.
Knew I'd win. Just leave it to Lex. I stand for all elfkind.
My arrows fly even farther now.
Didn't even break a sweat.
So, you're the one commanding these rebels. Come forth and claim my head, if you dare. I assure you, it won't be an easy task.
That's enough, Nigel. Lay down your arms.
You know him, Scarlet?
What did you call her?
This is the man who delivered me to Palavia as a child. Him and a trusted few servants, that is.
Then it's truly you. But what are you doing consorting with insurgents?
Do you remember the words my father left me with all those years ago?
I relayed the message myself, yes. It was regarding your sacred mission, to serve as guide and guardian for the Savior who would one day greet Palavia's shores.
Savior? What is he talking about?
Wait! You mean to say the man before me
Is the same one that my father foresaw. Yes, but it's not out of duty to my lineage that I fight for the liberation. I've joined his cause of my own free will, and I'll do anything in my power to help him see it through.
Then you would see our Savior turn his blade on the very orthodoxy you claim to represent.
I have no quarrel with the Church or its teachings. Yet despite their claims of neutrality, 'tis devout feet filling Zenoiran boots.
Indeed, as ordained by the divine words of His Holiness Pontifex Arant.
Galerius told us the Pontifex is dead.
Blasphemy! I'll not suffer this impious slander.
Then answer me this instead. Why is the Church's army after Scarlet?
They're... what?
Surely one of the Orthodoxy's own knights should know what holy orders are being pursued. Or what machinations are underway inside the Basilica's walls. Another moment here and you'll be surrounded by your alleged allies. Go. Learn the truth for yourself.
I'll brook no further impediments, Father. I must see His Holiness at once. And I refuse to leave these halls until I'm granted the audience I seek.
If you've come to inform him of your defeat, worry not. I have already made it known. His Holiness is most disappointed in you.
Then allow me to prostrate myself before him and plead for forgiveness.
You forget your station, Sir Nigel. The failure you've brought our sacred name earns you discipline, not clemency.
Then answer me this at least. Is it true that our knights are in pursuit of his daughter?
A libelous rumor, and little more. As you well know, Lady Scarlet was granted hermitage as a young girl, in service of her divine calling. Seeking her out is strictly forbidden, as is even speaking her name.
It was, perhaps.
Trying to keep up with what's going on.
Halt, Sir Nigel. None may intrude upon the pontifical chambers.
If you've a matter for church hierarchy, you may see it brought before Father Senatio.
A word first. As the guards at his very door, you must surely have beheld His Holiness of late. How is he?
Well,
As I expected. A wicked aura lingers in the air. And on this day, I shall discover why.
Is it Baltro? Just skulking in the church.
What foul stench!
It is as
The
well.
putrid scent of death himself.
A visitor, huh? I see my guards have proven even more worthless than I anticipated.
Away from His Holiness, devil! No. Such sacrilege defies the natural order of our very world. Baltro, sorcerer of Zenoira. It was you who murdered him.
Oh, believe what you wish. Though, if the Pontifex were pronounced dead, the man who beset his chambers in a fit of rage would surely be the first and only suspect.
I've heard rumors about you. A foul necromancer who treats corpses as though they were mere playthings. Just as you've done to His Holiness.
And how will you explain that, hmm? Your dear leader, as cold and lifeless as the very statues you pious fools see fit to worship. You'll be hanged as a heretic for even suggesting it.
Any soul with reason will see you as the true heretic here.
How unfortunate it is to find you here, despite all my warnings to the contrary.
Father Sonatio, you knew of this?
There is nothing to know. His Holiness yet lives, and any claims to the contrary are surely the result of a lamentable bout of madness. The humiliation of defeat is harsh indeed, Sir Nigel. Perhaps harsh enough to drive a vile heretic to murder.
Damn, I wonder if we're gonna get Nigel on our army. Completed the quest, bound by sacred oath. Okay. I don't know what awaits us at Bisphane Basilica, but I'm ready to find out. Let's go, Elaine. Mag. Holy March. That's like some kind of a side questy thing. Alright. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to do that one next time. Thank you for watching.